I am Dr. V. Subhashini, Assistant Professor, Department of Business Administration, KCS Kasinagar College of Arts and Science. I am going to teach Services Marketing. Definition: services are activities, benefits, or satisfaction which are offered for sale or provided in connection with sale of goods. Meaning, it refers to both business to consumer and business to business services. It includes marketing of services such as telecommunication, financial services, all types of hospitality services, air travel, healthcare services, and professional services. Characteristics of services. First one, intangibility. Services are essentially intangible, so it is impossible for customers to see, feel, taste, hear, or smell services before they are bought. Second one, inseparability. Generally, physical products are first manufactured and then put into inventory and distributed through multiple reseller and consumed later. But this is not true in case of services. Typically, services are produced and consumed simultaneously. Third one, heterogeneity. It is not possible to standardize the quality of service offered by the competing firms. Each unit of service is different from other units of the same service provider. Next one, perishability. A service not used today is lost forever. It cannot be stored or carried forward. So the service providers try to maintain a constant demand for their services. Next one, ownership. The very important feature of service is that the ownership cannot be transferred. The service user cannot buy and own the services. The last one is absence of quantitative measurement. Since services are intangibles, they do not permit quantitative measurement. In fact, quality measurement is highly difficult, so it is possible to determine only the level of satisfaction attained by the user of services. Here are some of the difference between goods and services. Goods, a physical commodity; services, a process or activity. Goods are tangible in nature, services are intangible in nature. Goods are homogeneous, services are heterogeneous. Production and distribution are separate from the consumption in case of goods. Production, distribution, and consumption are simultaneous process. Goods can be stored, but services cannot be stored. Transfer of ownership is possible in case of goods. Transfer of ownership is not possible in case of services. Classification of services. One is tangible action, another one is intangible actions. Under tangible actions, it has been classified into two. One is services for the people, another one is services for goods. Services for the people, that is healthcare, restaurants, saloons, etc., will come under that category. Services for goods, transportation, example for this, transportation, repair and maintenance, dry cleaning, etc. And classification of services with relates to intangible actions, that is services directed at people's mind. Another one is services directed at intangible assets. Education, theatres, information services are come under the services directed at people's mind. Banking, legal services, insurance, etc. will come under the category of services directed at intangible assets. Other classification of services: business services, communication service, construction and related engineering services, distribution services, educational services, environmental services, financial services, health related and social services, tourism and travel related services, recreational, cultural and sporting services, transport services, etc. Next important term we are going to see is blueprinting technology. It is a technique which enables one to understand the totality of a service as a process. It is pictorial description of the service system showing the service at an overview level. Next, what is benchmarking? It is a process of identifying, understanding and adopting outstanding practices from within the same organization or from other business to help in improving performance. The important term we are going to see is service mapping. It shows the process and structure of providing the service. It has four dividing lines, namely the line of interaction, the line of visibility, the line of internal interaction, the line of implementation. Next, building service aspirations. The service generating organization build service aspiration. In the process of generating demand for the services, they are generating the aspiration to serve the user, generating the aspiration to use the services. Developing the human resources. Human resource management is concerned with selecting and motivating staff in such a way that maximize their ability to deliver a special standard of service which meets identified needs. What is service marketing mix? It is a combination of the different elements of services marketing that companies use to communicate their organizational and brand message to customer. The mix consists of 7 P's, that is product, pricing, place, promotion, people, process and physical evidence. Next, we are going to see about the capacity planning. It is defined as the ability to achieve, store or produce. For an organization, capacity would be the ability of a given system to produce output within the specific time period. It is essential to determine the optimum utilization of the resource and play an active role in decision making process. It is classified into long term, medium term and short term capacity planning. Next, what is internal marketing and external marketing? Internal marketing is an ongoing process that occurs strictly within a company or organization whereby the functional process is to align, motivate and empower employees at all management level to consistently deliver a satisfying customer experience. Whereas external marketing is directed at those individuals and groups that buy goods and services from the organization. What is service quality and service gap? The quality of service is crucial both to the customer and to the service firm. Service firm maintain competitive edge by rendering quality of service. The concept of quality refers to the several diverse areas, namely quality of the output, quality of the process, quality of the delivery system, and quality as a general philosophy of the organization. Next, what is customer service gap? A gap arises where there is a shortfall between the expectation of service level and perception of actual service delivery. What is customer relationship management? CRM is a business strategy that embraces the concept that all business benefit from closer relationship with their customers. Here are some of the objectives of CRM: turning prospects into advocates, minimizing the defection, to simplify the marketing and sales process, to make all call centers more efficient, to provide better customer service, to discover new customer and increase customer revenue, to cross-sell products more efficiently, using cross-selling opportunities without annoying customer. We are going to see about the marketing of services. It is a total system of interacting business activities designed to plan, price, promote and distribute want satisfying products and services to present and potential customers. It is clear from this definition that all marketing activities focus not only on want satisfying products but also on services as well. In this, we shall deal with marketing of services of banking, insurance, healthcare, consultancy services, tourism and communication. First one, financial services. Financial services, in that banking and insurance are an inevitable part of an economy. This is the area which really needs to be strengthened. Financial services like banking and insurance require a focus on improving efficiency and performance through operation and cost. Characteristics of marketing of financial services: intangibility, inseparability, variability, perishability, high involvement and long-time purchase, brand loyalty, etc. Healthcare services. India is the major player in the world in healthcare industry. Hospitals serves the masses by launching mass awareness program to prevent ailment, which will pave the way for healthy life of the people. Low cost combined with excellent facility have stimulated the development of healthcare services. World Health Organization has enlarged the functional area for modern hospitals. It is considered to be the place for the diagnosis, and treatment of human ills and restoration of health. As a social institution, a hospital is responsible for protecting the social interest. Marketing mix for hospitals. First one is product mix. The services offered by the hospitals are emergency services, ambulance services, diagnostic services, pharmacy services, consultancy services. Next, price mix. It is the significant element of marketing mix. The price element should coordinate with other element of marketing mix. Next, promotion mix. It is an important dimension of marketing which simplifies the task of motivating the prospect and transforming them into actual users. Next one is place mix. It refers to the contact point between the service provider and the customer. Next, people mix. It has an important role in the provision of services. Offering of treatment require efficient medical, paramedical and frontline staff. Customers are the judges to evaluate the performance of medical personnel. Next, process mix. It is a sequence of activities where inputs are converted into output. Hospitals give importance to the process involved in the provision of services. Telecommunication services. Information technology has revolutionized the whole world, especially in communication sector. Communication is contributing substantially to the development process of business and services. The formulation of marketing mix for telecommunication services. First one, products mix. It includes a number of services such as telephone services, telegraph services, mailing services, fax, internet services and so on. Next one is promotion mix. It helps in the telecom organization in informing, sensing and persuading the user. Next one is price mix. It plays an important role in the development of an organization. If an organization follows a wrong pricing strategy, then its existence itself will be in doubt. Telecommunication organization charge tariff for the services rendered. It serves different segments of the market. Next one is place mix. The telecommunication should bridge the gap between the services promised and services offered. Next one is people mix. Even the best technology may fail to satisfy the user if employees using it are not properly equipped. So the top management should assign due weightage to the effective management of human resource. Several issues are addressed to the pricing strategy adopted by the telecommunication services. Like manufacturing organization, the service organization formulate a suitable marketing mix for their profitable operations. Thank you.